What's happening, guys? Gemma here and back again for another video, and today I want to talk to you guys about Red Dead Redemption 2 and some of my early thoughts of streaming the game over the weekend. Hang on a second. Felt like I needed to sit up a little bit. But before we do that, I've got a little bit of a token giveaway for you guys that might just want to snag yourself a tiny little bit of thanks from me, because I have these channel cards printed and I have these stickers printed, and I'm just going to be giving them away. I've given some away on stream, and all you need to do if you'd like one, I'm going to give about 5 away. I don't care where you live in the world. All you need to do is share the URL on this stream. Just so share the stream to Twitter and use the hashtag TheGebs24. Simple. Give it a share. If you do more than one share throughout the week, then maybe you'll be in with a larger chance. So just give it a share. I'll keep checking the hashtag on Twitter, and I will let you guys know on Friday, that's this Friday, if you're a winner. Almost fell off the sofa thing, guys, what the fuck. I will just send you a message and get your address and send you out 2 stickers and a card. So, without further ado, I'm going to talk to you about the awesome, flawless. I have one gripe about it. Let's take a look. So guys, I've been streaming it all week, and as you guys know, and I was a little bit nervous about going into it because I wasn't a huge fan of Red Dead Redemption back in 2010, and I think I need to just talk about that for a minute before I can really kind of tell you what I like about this and what I don't like about this. So I thought the first one really lacked substance. Like, I thought there were way too many kind of pointless activities. I thought right from the get-go too many things were open. Like, there were too many towns to go to. There were, you know, you could immediately see the distances, you could immediately see, you know, just you were introduced to things really quickly. So I thought the pace was off. I thought the environment was incredibly drab. I've never been a huge fan of westerns anyway, hence why I was a little bit nervous about coming into this. However, 8 years have passed, and with it, technology has drastically improved. I mean, we've had an entire new generation now, but again, we'll get to Red Dead Redemption 2. So I did play Red Dead Redemption for about 2, maybe 3 months at the most, and then I left it, and then Undead Nightmare came out and it revitalized it for me because I liked how frantic it was. There was so much more to the game. It really held my attention compared to Red Dead Redemption, and I loved it. I really, you know, I enjoyed it. I completed it. I thought it was fun, but yeah, that time has gone. So we've since had GTA 5. GTA 5's exploded, $6 billion in revenue. GTA Online is still one of the most streamed games on here and this platform on YouTube Gaming. So this brings us very quickly to 2018, when we have Red Dead Redemption 2 released this week, week just gone. And so far, I'm really enjoying it, much to my surprise. I was involved in the hype, I will admit. I tried to stay away from game hype, but I did get involved in the hype because Rockstar have kept this so secret. It hasn't had any presence at any expos. I think a select few members of the press have had little insights into Red Dead, and I've heard mixed things. And then of course there was the scandal of employees working like 100 hours to pump this game out, like 100 hours per week each, you know, to really kind of fine-tune Red Dead Redemption 2. So a little bit of scandal leading up to release, and then we get the release, and yes, it's at its best as on the Xbox One X, as Digital Foundry have so profusely confirmed. I'm playing it on my Pro, I'm playing it on my original PlayStation for the stream, and straight off the bat you're greeted with a very different kind of world, because unlike Red Dead Redemption, there tends to be a lot more secrecy in the opening chapter of Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, without spoiling it, you do start off, all I will say is you start off and it's very, there's so much snow. Like, there's so much snow, you can barely see anything, whereas with the original Red Dead Redemption you could pretty much see everything, just kind of go for it. So it didn't really leave a lot to the imagination. So I really like the pace. Chapter 1 for me was a fantastic way to set the scene, pace the game without giving away too much, and I really enjoyed it. One thing that became very apparent very quickly was the controls were a little bit clunky during combat. I was trying to kind of cast my mind back to GTA 5 and think, right, okay, it's R1 to cover, you know, you pop in and out of cover, you know, I don't know, I can't really explain it. You have to play it to understand what I mean. The controls didn't seem as autonomous, but maybe that was just me. Maybe it was because it was a new game to me and I didn't feel as confident with it. I don't know. It is a small gripe, and even after my first stream, so that was almost 5 hours, so after about 5 hours of playing, I still felt that the controls were just a little bit clunky. Just a little bit clunky. More often than not, I'd like get on my horse and randomly, like, I'd go to bring up my weapon wheel and like a dickhead, I would just fire my weapon and all of a sudden get a wanted level. Like, what an absolute tit. And we did have a laugh about it on stream, to be completely fair with you. So I think, you know, you do need to be patient with it. Chapter 1 took me 2 hours, but I think with something like this, you can go at it with your pace. You can go at it with you know, your own way of playing. So it might take you a bit longer, might take you a bit less, but chapter 1, 2 hours, you know, you kind of run through the basics of the tutorial. You don't really see a lot in terms of the, you know, the surrounding areas, but when you do, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I think the pacing is on point with this. Now, I was very surprised that a lot of you guys were asking me on stream, is it worth it? And what do you think? Now, that took me by surprise a little bit, as I thought naively that everyone would be getting it because it's one of those AAA titles. We don't get Rockstar games very often. I mean, like I say, the last game was 2013. Yes, we had a remaster of GTA 5, but GTA 5 launched in 2013, so we haven't really had anything since then. So I just thought, yeah, everybody's going to get it, everybody's going to be loving it. But actually, I was wrong, and I learned that on my stream. So I hope that you guys can take some value from this video. In that, I do think it's worth picking up now. I don't think we'll see a price drop in this soon. I really, really don't. For those that say, oh, I'm going to wait till it comes down in price, I really don't think we're going to see a price drop. I think this is going to hold its value. It is one of the most popular console games at the moment. Obviously not, you know, that's why I say console. I'm sure there are more popular games on PC. So I think console wise, this is one of the games of the moment. I think you're going to need a lot of time to focus on it, so make sure you can sit down and grind it. It's a massive install. Luckily my internet's pretty darn fast. I think I've got like a download speed of 62 or something. So for me, it's 2 discs on PS4. You put the data disc in first, then it gives you the commands to put in the story disc, the game disc, and then it finishes the install. It took about an hour for me. I know it, obviously internet dependent, it might take you a little bit longer, so go into this when you have time. Make sure there are no kids in the house. It's really, really fun, rewarding experience. Now, as I make this video, I'm yet to try it online simply because it's not ready. It's not available yet, and this happened with GTA 5, so I dare say we're going to get a whole new slant on the Red Dead Redemption 2 experience in a couple of weeks. And yes, I did make a video saying that Rockstar had given some early content, some early access stuff to PlayStation 4 owners. Me for one, I stick to what I said in that video. I'm not bothered about online. I never was bothered about GTA 5 online. For me, I'm going to focus on really fleshing out my experiences within the campaign, and I intend to stream the entire thing. In fact, after I film this video, I will be jumping on stream, but you guys can check out hours upon hours upon hours on my channel of me playing this. Just go to the streaming archive playlist and you'll see, you can join in, just come and take a look, especially use it as a guide if you get stuck. Now, there's lots of things about Red Dead Redemption 2 that I'm yet to experience. I'm really in its infancy. Like I said, I played almost 5 hours yesterday. By the time you watch this, I would have played a lot more, and I think I'd done about 7% of the game. I believe there's around 60 hours of gameplay for the main campaign, so that doesn't include side missions. So I think, you're really getting your money's worth, and for those of you that hold off in buying it, I think you're making a mistake. I think, you know, this time of year things can be a little bit bleak. We all need something to keep our moods up. Red Dead Redemption 2, let's go for it, let's go for it. Now the towns, the people, the AI, so far so good. I've had a few little glitches with like horses and things kind of jittering. There was this one moment in the game where I picked up this like hostage, hogtied, picked him up, put him down in this small cabin, and then he just completely disappeared. So I had to come out the cabin, go around, and he was actually outside. So there are a few glitches, but on the whole, things seem to be really smooth. I really like the character interactions. The script is phenomenal. I know that Rockstar really do go to town with things like fine-tuning their scripts, picking the right actors. You do bump into John Marston quite early on in the game, but I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to tell you under what circumstances. But it's nice, you know, you feel Red Dead Redemption 2. And funnily enough, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I actually feel, or rather heard, in terms of like the music and the little sound effects, reminds me of Bully. There are a few moments in Bully when the pace is up. You might be in a fight in the school, or you might be, you know, running away, and the music's kind of mimicking what's going on. I found I heard a lot of the Bully stuff in this, so I don't know if that was intentional, but that was really nice. I've actually heard one of the voice actors that must be a voice actor from like one of the extras from GTA 5, so that was nice. So I'm seeing and hearing a couple of things that are making me feel, you know, kind of settle into the experience, and on the whole I'm very happy. I just need to get used to the controls that little bit more. So there we go guys, they're my early thoughts on Red Dead Redemption 2. In conclusion, you need to buy the game. You need to buy the game. If you haven't seen so already, I did a midnight opening and an unboxing of the collector's edition as well as the ultimate edition. So those videos will be located in the cards, and don't forget, if you want a channel card and some stickers, share this video onto your Twitter and make sure you put hashtag TheGebs24. I'll be checking that hashtag all week and reaching out to some of you guys. So thank you very much. We've got a massive pickups video coming on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's something here for everybody. Retro gaming, streams, chats, reviews, everything. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and ding dong your notification bell. But for now, I hope you guys are having a great day. My name is Gemma. Take care. See you soon.